everyone, day 79. It is 11:30 at night. I'm now finally in my bed, nice and cosy. I might have my window open again tonight depending on how cold it is. It is a bit cold outside, but I do want some fresh air. At least I've opened the window for about 10-15 minutes. Will be better than nothing. I slept last night with the window open, so it was bra. Today was a lot warmer than I expected it to be. The sun was out and yeah, it was quite warm, but I was a bit of a crab at boot today. I was a bit crab. I think what it was is just because I'm used to the quiet. I'm used to it just being me and Ben. I got his dad to come over just to watch the Ben for a while, but it was just a bit too loud for me today. Ben was happy, but at the same time, it was just... his infection seems to be cleared up. Today was his last of the meds for that. So I will leave it tomorrow and then I'll take another test for him on the Wednesday. I'll take another test on him on the Wednesday. It's hard to believe this is Monday already, going on Tuesday within the next half an hour. For some reason my phone keeps flashing. I do apologise about that. I don't know how to get rid of that. I'm trying to be quiet because it's late at night and I don't really want to wake Ben up. He had a hard time going down the night. It took about an hour. He was tired about 5 o'clock. It was 7:15 and he just wasn't having it, so I got him back out of bed and cuddled into me, like I've done with a few videos, and then he fell asleep, which was nice. But I think he will wake up in the middle of the night again tonight to come to my bed, because I don't know, I just had this feeling. If he doesn't, but I've got a feeling he might. But yeah, I had a phone call from my Fed Council. I'm not going to go into complete detail of what was said because it's a little bit private-ish. Especially if some certain person decides to watch my videos, which I highly doubt. But put it this way, there was complaints made about myself and the way I do things. And it was so funny because Five Council had then replied to them that they had no grounds to doing anything. What she was complaining about was absolutely childish and silly and none of our business, and she shouldn't have done it that way. And I was like, I already knew this before she made the complaint. So it's like, your complaints are nothing. If anything, I could complain about the noise, but I know the process that you'd have to go through. It's not Fife Council, Kingdom Housing, sorry. It's the police. You have to go through the police for these kind of things. They can't really do anything. But I obviously know that through past experience and stuff. So it was so funny to be on the phone with them and them coming off with things that she complained about. I just laughed. It's like, you are kidding me, right? It's like, that is just so funny. So yeah, it was hilarious. End result is I asked for an ultimatum. So it's basically a piggy in the middle. I have my views and what I want and what I'm looking for. She has her views, what she wants and what she's looking for. And we write it down on a piece of paper and we sign it like a bit of a contract and we abide by it. If we don't abide by it, then obviously we can get the cops in, depending on what the breach is, and then it worked from there. Now, the way I feel about it is I was the one who completely all went for that. She wasn't instigating it. She wasn't saying, oh, there is this other way you can do it. She was just going to completely close the complaint down. But I think because of how childish this whole thing is going and thinking, you're older than me, why are you being such a child? So I've decided to take the adult approach and say, right, we'll put it down in contract, we'll talk to each other. Since you keep saying that you don't understand me, it's like you clearly do understand me. So I'm hoping that we will come to an arrangement. We will speak with someone. We will sign a little contract, because there's nothing, if she comes up with anything, there's nothing I can change. There's nothing I need to change at all. Because what I do at the moment that she complained about, the woman on the phone said, as long as you're keeping an eye on it, then I don't see a problem. So I was like, so it's really funny. But anyway, I don't think she's going to do it, and if she doesn't do it, then it obviously shows that she's just wasting time, and that makes it a lot better for me. So either way, I kind of win this petty little argument. Just keep the noise down. Don't knock on my door telling me to remove the car. Oh, she got that nipped in the butt very quickly by them. They were like, it's not. She had no rights to do it, and I was like, ha! I already knew that before you even tell me, so it's fine. But yeah, so I had that bit of a drama today. I had then had another phone call from one of Ben's doctors, and it's like, oh, so she's going to chase up 3 things for me, which is bra. It saves phone calls from me having to catch up on people. She can just do it for me, and then she gets back to me what she finds out basically. And yeah, so we'll roll on Mondays. Yay! It's going back to being quiet. I'm gonna dread when this all goes back to normal because my phone just never shuts up, and it's like half an hour phone calls as well. It was like, oh my gosh. But tomorrow's Tuesday. I've got a phone call tomorrow at 12, as far as I'm aware at the moment, and go with the flow with that. What else? Ben's silly wee trooper. He was on the toilet quite a bit today, but they were nice. It was nice because we weren't on there for too long. I found a few videos that make him laugh, which always helps going to the bathroom for kids, or does with him anyway. So instead of me acting like a complete idiot, I just found some videos that he thinks is hilarious. It's like, right, cool. And one of them is a panda eating bamboo. A pan, like really eating bamboo. He thinks it's hilarious when he or she rips off the outer core just to get to the inside. He loves it. So, hey, that tickles his fancy when you goes on. But weather's supposed to be naff, but today wasn't supposed to be as nice as what it was. So I'm hoping it stays okay tomorrow, so I can go out for a wee walk or something. I really want to get that fence finished, but I don't think I'm going to get it finished until at least the good weather's back in, which is not for another week. Yay. I was very close to trying to go to my first supermarket today, because my son's in desperate need for clothes. He's really outgrowing his clothes right now, and I have no jeans. I have put the weight back on through all this, and my jeans are just too tight and uncomfortable. And I only have one pair that I like and use. I've obviously seen them. They're ripped from the knees. My other knee's ripped, and it's just slowly grown the day, and it's just like really just So I was very close to doing it, but because Ben wasn't going to go to sleep and wasn't settling down, I wasn't going to go because I wasn't going to take him with me. I would have just left him in the house with his dad. But it didn't happen, did it? Which is fine. I'll do it again at some point, or try to do it at some point. I might prefer it when my contactless card comes through. I can't believe I'm going contactless. Oh, I don't want to be up with this day and age. I like to be behind a little bit, but I can't complain too much. Anyway, I want to show you my bed covers. They're so cute. I don't like dogs. I'm not a dog person, right? But I do like wolves. And it's so cute. Oh. I love looking at the moon. In my old house, I used to look at the moon and stars every time it was out. I wouldn't even have the curtain shut. And because of where I live now, you don't get to see the moon or the stars very much because of the light pollution. So this is the closest I can get to seeing a moon and stars. Sappy, I know, but hey ho. It tickles my fancy. I don't know why I keep saying that word today. Do apologise. But I was wanting to show you, I know you don't care, but I just want to show you the wee plant that made me go to my first shop, the one that I wanted to save. It doesn't look like much for very now, but in my videos upcoming, when it starts to sprout a little bit more, I'll then show you and be like, ooh. So there is my plant. So I don't know if I've already said, I do apologise if I have. I bought this plant at the beginning of quarantine. Now, on the piece of paper, it says it should last between a week or 2 weeks. So, yeah, it won't last that long. It'll last forever. As long as you look after it, you keep repotting it and feeding it, obviously, then it'll be fine. I have noticed that I do have to feed this a lot more consistently than my last plant that I had for about 5 years. But this does have a lot more to it. Now it did have a big bush up here, but I had to cut it off because I by accident starved it. Again, I was used to feeding the plant once a week. This one needs to be fed at least once every few days. Oops, kind of killed it, but it survived. I do have some hard bits here and there, but it's not too bad. But inside here, I got some new ones growing out, which is really, really good. They'll be quite good when they come ahead. And I think it's pink, come out pink, and I've got some new ones stemming from down here, and yeah. So I'll let you see it again once it starts growing a little bit more. But it's definitely a lot happier since it's got food, because these were a lot smaller, and they've got that ones growing in here as well. So yay! Don't ask what kind of plant it is. I am a Scooby. I have a tendency of buying things and getting rid of the names because I know for a fact I will forget the name, as I always do. There we go. So that's my wee quarantine plant. I mean, I've been wanting a pet for quite a while now, but I haven't made my mind up. Oh, what I wanted, I want a cat, and then I want a dog. But then I can't have a cat and a dog because my son needs visits to the hospitals and stuff, and some of those visits could take a couple of days. And obviously you can't leave a pet. I have nobody to look after it, so I really do need to find one that I can just leave behind for a few days, which is a hamster. Hamsters you can leave for a while, but I don't know. I was thinking to myself that maybe I should just buy loads and loads of plants. You can leave them for a few days. They don't exactly need your full attention. Just feed them now and again. So I have been contemplating about plants, and just get them in, because I do like wilderness and wildlife and stuff like that. So it fits me to the T. It's just the fact of where to put it. I don't exactly want Ben to pull it down and get soil all over the place. It's just, yeah. Another one is the fact of I have a wee bit of front garden at the front of my house, and I don't know if it's shared. It's just full of bushes, and those bushes are like swarming with not wasps, bees, and I'm just waiting on the butterflies to come through. But what I was thinking is, I'll ask permission to see if it's my garden or it's shared. If it's shared, I'm leaving it. If it's my garden, I can do what I want with it. I'm going to rip it all up, put grass down, put a fence around it so my neighbour doesn't come into it, because I know she will. And in that way, it's a play area for my son. I can just put him out the front in the wee pen that I'll make, and he can play away, and we're safe. Because, like I say in my other videos, at the back, you don't really get the sunlight. It's always wet, and we do like to sit at the front. We've always liked to sit at the front, so it'd be really nice just to get out in the garden. And then what I could do is put little chairs there and have picnics on the grass rather than the concrete. So yeah, I've asked permission to see what my rights are. Is it my garden? Can I do some things with it? So I'm going to clarify that with them. I mean, it says I can rip up the back garden, so I'm hoping that I could do the front. I know I pay for the front to get done. Unfortunately, it's not been getting done for a while, but the way I see it is, if I rip that up and do it like grass, then I can maintain it, and it will save me about £10 a month. No brainer. I'd rather save myself £10 a month and all the spiders that you get inside it and all the weeds that you have to keep pulling up, and just have plain old grass. Just put the grass down. Fine, done, cushy. But we'll see what's said. Hopefully they'll get back to me tomorrow, and if they don't, it should be take between 2 to 3 days for it to get through. I'm getting a bit croaky because it's getting late and I'm hungry. Oh dear, I'm always getting hungry. This is why I'm getting fat. I'm getting hungry, but I know once this is over, I'll probably get out and about and walk around again and just, yeah, it's just at the meantime, it's just a bit boring. I mean, I'm doing not too bad with quarantine. I know it's at phase 1 now, so I can't really call it quarantine. I'm doing not too bad on phase 1, but it is just, I don't know, it's mixed emotions. I mean, I don't think kids should go back to school. That's for definite. But then again, I'm not a working parent. I'm a work from home parent anyway, so I don't have a say in that. But I don't think kids should be back at school, but it does make me think. It's like, what about the parents that do have to go back to work? Who can look after the kids and all that? It's just, I'd hate to think how this is gonna work out. But I'm hoping that everybody will pull together and we'll just go through it together. But yeah, just take the every day as it comes. I've not got in my head anything that's going to be open. In my head right now, everything's shut. I know things are open, but I'd rather just say in my head everything's shut down. And if I see that it's open, then I can say in my head, right, it's open. We can do it. So I'm not looking to go to Primark. I'm not looking to go to Subway, even though Subway is open. But I'm not looking to go into these shops. Including clothes shops and stuff like that, and CEX, because that's where I usually got my DVDs from. But I've been getting everything off Amazon right now. But yeah, so I've got a fresh canvas. I keep telling myself nothing's gonna be open. I even keep telling myself parks aren't open still because I don't want to be around too many people. And then we'll go with the flow with that for myself. But I just hope everybody keeps clean, stays at home if they're not feeling well, washes their hands and face. I think hands and face should be washed, to be honest, because we touch our face. So for me, hands and face washed, not just hands. Just me personally, it's not saying that people have to, it's just me personally, I think faces need to get done too. But yeah, just keep clean and hopefully we can tone it right down. Hopefully get rid of it, but I doubt we're going to get rid of it. I've got a fear that it's going to probably come back in the winter, or even come back once phase 2 starts or something. I know that shielding has now went on to July, the 31st of July now. I think people can go out that are shielding, but they're recommended that you don't. But yeah, I mean, at least I get to go out. I hate to think how shielding people are doing it. But then again, I am living on my own. I know his dad comes over, but he's only coming over once or twice a week. And it's only for a wee while. I say a wee while, it's like the whole day. Oh, but yeah, anyway, that's pretty much it for today. It's not 12 o'clock yet, so technically it's fine. It's still today. It's not into the next day yet. I've done one of these videos before. I know it won't upload till tomorrow, aka Tuesday. But I still did my streak. I still did it every day. But anyway, I'll catch you later. Have a good night and have a good day. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.